Good morning, I'm Allison. I'm a psychic medium and a farmer, and this is day 2 of milking my cow with TikTok. First, we gotta give Cricket a little bit of alfalfa. Whoa! Then we put the head gate on. That just helps her stay in place. She has plenty of room here. It doesn't hurt, it just keeps her from backing out and stepping on me or kicking over the milk bucket. This is Poppy. She's due next month, but we need her to be out of the milking area, so she gets a little scoop of alfalfa too, so that I can close that gate. Yum. Everyone's in place for milk. Cricket's milk is already starting to drip because she's ready to be milked, and Poppy gets her special spot of observing managerial view here. Now, as I'm prepping, I'm cleaning Cricket's udders before I milk. I just wanted to provide some good morning positive vibes for whoever may see this today. Today's positive morning message, it's not sugar-coaty la la goo goo, but like for real, is that we are never alone. Now, I 100% did not believe this before my ability started coming online. I was definitely a skeptic to the psychic, medium, spiritual, whatever world. I was raised in the Midwest. I went to a private religious school, and so that kind of turned me off to a lot of things. I had more questions than answers. By the way, this is iodine. This is pre-dip, so this makes sure I clean off her udders, and then we do the iodine, and then I cleaned it off again on the clean side of the washcloth side, this side, to make sure everything's super nice before I start milking. Anyway, so we're not alone. I felt very alone. The world was very black and white for me before my abilities came online. What I saw here, that was it. I didn't really believe in anything more. That all changed in 2020 after my grandfather passed, and he appeared to me a couple weeks after his passing. I just thought it was because I was close to him. I helped him get out of the hospital. My goodness, Cricket, you have enough snacks. I just chalked it up as like it was a family thing, right? But no, it's not true. We've got people, our loved ones and spirits and guides around us all the time. Again, I didn't believe this at all. Before my abilities came online and people would talk about this, I imagined that they would see like a floating person with angel and halo and trumpets right next to them. It's not like that at all. So here's a couple of things that you may experience and not realize, oh, that's somebody stopping in to say hello. Someone that has passed. Hold on. We are dripping. Oh, so now it's important to say, I just checked her milk for mastitis with this little cup. It's nice and white and there's no clumps, so I know that we're all good. She has no infection. And now we're getting ready to hand milk. And now I can use 2 hands today because I have a bunch of feed buckets, teat wipes, and oyster shell buckets acting as my tripod. Anyway, where was I? All right, some things that you might experience and not realize those are your people in spirit saying, hey. If someone you haven't thought about this past pops into mind, just seemingly out of nowhere, you're like, oh gosh, I haven't thought about that person in years. That's them saying hi. If, you know the way that you can feel someone's presence in a room, like you're in a room and your back is to the doorway and you can feel that someone has entered the room. You don't even have to hear them. You just know to turn around and prove somebody's there. Okay, that feeling also happens with people in spirit. So if all of a sudden it feels like my grandfather and my mom especially, I don't see them so much, but I can feel them as if they're just right behind me. And if I were to look around, I would see them. But I don't have to do that because I know just that feeling of them is there. Dreams. I know a lot of people understand that like their loved ones in spirit, if they see them or interact with them in a dream, that means something, but it really means something. And it's one of the first and easiest ways for people in spirit to communicate with us. because our conscious minds are taking a snoozer, taking a back seat, and it's easier for people in spirit to communicate, visualize themselves, whatever, when we are in that dream state, because our logical mind isn't trying to figure it out. Songs are another huge way that people in spirit love to connect with us. It may be a song that they loved and you always connect with them, or it may be a song that you're not overly in love with or fond of, but the lyrics just like hit really hard. All of a sudden you see these lyrics and say, oh my god, this is the life story of me and my person who passed. Know that that's not a coincidence. Like when you hear songs, for me, my clear audience, which is the ability to hear things not in my environment, I get it as songs a lot, and I need a little check, like the song will come in and out throughout the day, and it's not a song like I don't listen to the radio, it's not a song I was listening to before. Sometimes it's a song I know, but a lot of times it's a song that like maybe I just hum a part of, or I just know a couple of words to the refrain or something like that. That invites me to look into it more. There's lots more examples, but you get the idea. So what's important to note is all of these little things that our logical mind can just shrug off as, oh, I just want this person to be here, or oh, I'm just missing this person because they're gone. That's not true. They're actually here. We just changed our form and energy. This meat suit, this is not me. This is just what I'm driving around in this human experience. When this wears out, when it's time to go, I'm still going to be here. And I love knowing that when you can give enough evidence to your logical mind to truly understand, like know that, like capital K, know it, life gets so much better. Because even when I could be out in the middle of the woods, with no human being within, 50 miles, but still feel completely supported, not feel alone at all. It just was not like that for me before. So this is important for a couple of reasons, knowing that you're not alone. One, it's just that comfort to know that when people pass, they're not gone, they're here. And in fact, they're more here than they could ever be prior, when they were still in their physical body, to certain degrees, or to a new way of thinking. What's the other one? Oh, the other one is like when you need decisions, when you need help on guidance and stuff. Oh, sorry, my arms are getting tired, propping it up with my leg. If you're looking for decisions, guidance, whatever, you're just like feeling nervous because you got a big talk. That's a good one. Like if I'm giving a presentation, or if I'm getting ready to do something that's like new for me, like milking my cow and talking to dead people on TikTok, I imagine being connect with whatever verb you want to use, that the people in spirit closest to me and acting very much like my guides, or who I want there, so it's usually my mom and both of her parents. I just imagine them, I don't imagine seeing them, but I imagine them putting their hand like this, right on my shoulder, as if like, we've got your back and we're here to support you, we're here to move you forward. So I guess I could end it at that today. Gosh, we're already almost 9 minutes. So, good morning, positive motivation. Know that you are not alone. You are never alone. You've got people all around you. They're just you're not able to see them like you used to see them, which allows them to be with you more. Take comfort in that, knowing that they are there, knowing that they want to be there by you, regardless of the relationship they had in their physical form. And take that through your day and let that guide you and bring you comfort. Bye.